これで画面の方は切り替わりましたね。もう少々お待ちください。
I used the axe sickle into.
一旦の紹介来ませんでしたね。じゃあ、続いてのタイトルは、ワンピースグランドアドベンチャーになります。こちら解説の方いらっしゃいません。もしね、ちょっとでもわかるよという方いらっしゃいましたら、チャットの解説でも構いませんのでお待ちしております。でこちら、並走だったみたいですね。レースみたいですね。で、軽く調べた感じだと、なんていうか、いわゆる対戦カットアクション的な感じのゲームみたいですね。そうですね。なんか最近の広告とかでは見ない感じの絵柄ですね。懐かしいですね。
Be doing Luffy's story. Difficulties in this game are split into different storylines with different captains, but easy mode is what we are doing here today with Luffy as our captain.
Yep. Yeah, I'm Nighlin. I have routed a lot of this game. I've routed a lot of One Piece games. I'm working really hard on it. And you just saw me last run. I was playing Pirate Warriors 4. So hopefully I won't be too rusty with this game, but this game can get quite hard. So I'll go over some of the mechanics when we're kind of going through the stages. And yeah, we're going to be playing Luffy on this run.
そうですね。右の方は先ほど海賊無双を走られていた方ですね。左の方は、確か運営さんのお一人だった気がしますね。ドラゴンボール Z3 とかを走られておりました。あ、始まりましたね。グッドラックです。
There's a glitch in this game. If we mash start, we could soft lock the game. It's bad.
さあ、海が広がってます。それはそうなんだけど。島に上陸して、まだこの時はルフィしかいないですね。ここから仲間を集めていく感じですかね。ランブルバトル。対戦って言ったからこれ対戦じゃないんじゃない？大嘘ついたのでは？なんかゲーム性そんな感じじゃなさそうですね。さあ、牛さんを襲おうとする野蛮な人をボコスか殴っていきます。
Good stage for me. If Luffy runs into like an enemy runs into like a sign or a cow.
なんかレベルも一応 RPG なんですかね。RPG とも違うか。育成アクションゲームですかね。そうですね。結構かわいい系って言い方もなんかあれだけれど、結構幅広い年代の方が遊べそうな感じのタイトルですね。さあ、ここでロビンじゃない、ロビンは違う。ナミさんと戦うのかな？戦いますね。対戦要素出てきた。よかったよかった。
Oh, that was pretty nice, Nami.
Yeah, I barely didn't get totally screwed by her. She perfect guarded my second combo on her, and then I backed up with pinwheel.
パーフェクトで倒していきましたね。
It was still like 5 seconds long. So
not bad. Yeah.
チーノさんはちょっとだけダメージ受けちゃったかな。
Yeah, it's really scary.
さあ、また違う島に行って、ここでゾロと出会って、戦わないんだ。仲間になってない。なんかクエストか何か受けたんですかね。
More than people realize because the more time you're wasting switching around on the map to the wrong thing, more time.
これは海軍っていう方々ですかね。
But other than the rumble battles in this game, we'll be
ボコスカと殴っていきまして、ちょっと変なところに引っかかってるな、この海軍。
But we're going to be using a cell heat to cancel certain
なんか多分日本でも似たような同じようなシステムのは出 出てるんじゃないかなとは思います。
Do the super attack input after you've already inputted your combo. The game will think that your super should come out and it will cancel your lag on your punches so that your attack
そうですね。今、ほぼほぼ並んでますね。でもなんか、衣装変えてきましたね。ナイリンさんかな、ちょっと衣装を変えましたが、多分これは見た目だけなんですかね。で、ゾロと戦って、撃破していきます。これ演出分ちょっと、グリッチドさんの方が先に行きましたね。これは結構熱い戦いになりそうですね。グランドバトルっていうのが、日本では出てるんですが、そちらはアーケードモードしかないそう。なるほど。じゃあなんか海外版のオリジナル要素とかなんですかね、こちらは。さて、ブッギーさん、なんかいかにも悪そうな海賊さんですね。バギーさん、ありがとうございます。そして、何もさせることなく終わってしまいましたね。なんともかわいそうな。なんか各戦闘ごとに、なんか特定のミッションみたいなのがあるけど、これは基本的にはこなさない感じですかね。ごめんなさい。敵のキャラクターはほとんどわかんないので先ほど言ったクロコダイルしかわからない。でも、なんか海軍のお偉いさん方はなんとなくお名前とかはわかりますよ。肘さんとかいるんですよね。
If they're just starting the attack, it tends to not give you the counter hit. Sometimes it will.
これは海軍の、海軍の船じゃなくて、自分たちの船に海軍が乗り込んでるのかな。日本ではグラバットラッシュという作品という名前で発売されているというか、グラバットラッシュ、日本で発売されてた、グラバットラッシュを海外で、いろんな新要素を追加した上で発売したという作品なんですね。ありがとうございます。続いて、タッシーギーさんかな、なんか似たような名前の方聞いたことありますね。
I might die.
Yeah, Tashigi's stage can easily kill you. Tashigi's got high damage, but she's a terrible character. It's kind of a gamble if she quite gets you with that combo.
Oh my, this is going.
これは海軍の本拠地とはちょっと違うけど、なんか駐屯地とかなんですかね。
Fast Tashigi, 4 seconds.
Nice, very good. Yeah, she immediately just grabbed me like.
これまた逆転してますね。
So that was very scary.
That happens if she decides to stay in hit stun 0.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Yeah, the no hit stun.
基本的にステータスはもう格闘全振りなんですね。やっぱパワーこそ正義なんですね。
Yeah, this game has a somewhat RPG mechanic where you can level up your stats as you go. Each fight gives you experience points that you can invest and build your character.
なるほど。ナルトさんも同じように力全振りして全部なぎ倒していったんですね。
We also get a little bit of bonus points from some stages. They have bonus clear conditions.
またしても同じようなところで海軍と戦ってますね。いや、忍者も海賊も最終的に至るところは一つなんですね。力がないと何も守れませんからね。さあ、そんなこんなん言ってたら、また順位が入れ替わりましたね。ここで、
You have attack, which
サ
increases
ン
the
ジ
attack
さ
of
ん
your
の、
normal attacks.
あれですかね、なんか、レストラン的なやつですかね、これ。
Items, just normal
あんま知識がないんですが。
And then you have
これなん
super,
か
which
移動
increases
す
the
る
defense
レストランみたいな
defense,
と
which
ころに
increases
や
your
ってき
defense
て、
against attacks
戦うことになるんですね。
only, not against supers, not against supports, and not against items.
パラティ
And
エ、
then
ありがとうございます。
support
パラ
defends
ティ
against
エっていう
supers, which
お
is
店でいいんです
damage
かね。
and more health. Item gives you more
お
item
店に
damage,
殴り込み
plus
に行
item
っ
damage,
て、サンジと
and
殴り合いを。
etc. So
Oh, I might die to Sanji. He's
I
summoning
got a
Patty.
fast Sanji, 4 seconds.
Nice.
あ、沈んでった。
Yeah, I just rapid fired him at the
Oh,
start.
that
and
was
then
so
お、びっくりした。
excelled in
うわ、急にそういうのはやめてほしいな。
Ooh-wee. Or luckily, you're not
Yeah, that
getting
was
killed.
that was
画面いっぱい
extremely
に
clutch. I
知らな
blocked
い
his
男の
attack.
方
There's
が。
also a dash mechanic in this game where if you are dashing, I lost a super point though. That's gonna hurt me later.
あ、そういえば何でしたっ
If you
け？
are
ルフィ
dashing
が
in this
泳げ
game,
な
or if
い、
you're
泳げない
guarding
というか、
rapid,
なんか能
you
力的
can
な意味で
hold towards the
水はダメ
direction
な
of
ん
your
でしたっ
opponent
け？
and do a quick dash to them, and this dash can be interrupted by any attack. So Sanji almost gave me a very hard time there, but I was able to guard dash out of it and
あ
combo
あ、なん
him
か
from
また
his
クエスト的
attack
な何
back
かを受けて、
right before killing me.
今
So
度
that's
は
very nice.
Yep.
ウソップですかね？
At the start of the stage, I'm going to
Usopp
taunt.
じゃない
I'm
の
only
か。
doing this because it's swag.
じゃないみたいですね。
Put the hat on.
Yeah, put in the pirate hat on. Guy playing as Pirate King Luffy.
You have to.
Yeah, Pirate
Yep.
King Luffy always starts with the hat on.
海賊？ 海賊なのかな？を撃破して、
Oh, that's awesome. I didn't even know that.
So
Yeah, I don't use the costumes a whole lot.
Pirate Hat Luffy is superior.
で、連戦で、
Normal Luffy.
Yeah,
He deals 700% more damage in my dreams.
ウソップでいいんですかね？
Yeah, he's just the elevated Luffy. It's actual Pirate King.
Yeah.
Usopp is a very tricky fight. We want to get him in our punch loop, but it is quite hard to do so. But I think I've got
そうですね。もしかしたら、なんか、ツイッターのアンケートか、もし何かで
I got a perfect Usopp.
衣装を変更するっていうことになってたのかもしれません。ちょっとごめんなさい。自分確認できておりません。
Side of him and push him towards the windmill.
ですから、こっちの方が華やか。ね。両者それぞれ違う衣装で華やかでいいですね。
Yeah. It's tricky. You need to make sure he gets hit stunned as fast as possible. Usopp's kind of
Yeah.
a rat in this game.
Yeah, he flips around, shoots a ton of slingshot attacks. He has very
先ほどのところ
mobile
に戻っ
attacks, and it makes
て、
things really difficult if he starts moving around too much. Kuro can be scary as
戦
well,
闘
depending
で
on
す
the
かね。
items that can spawn behind him, or just the hit stun you get him in.
Yeah.
He can be a very terrifying fight as well.
One of the best characters in the game.
あ、また海軍の方が、海軍じゃなかった。こっちは普通に海賊みたいですね
A。little bit
海
of
賊の方が乗り込んできましたと。
like kind of the
それ
rope
を
itself. So
広範囲の蹴りで吹き飛ばしていくと。
that don't seem like it. Like for
なんか
example,
鍵爪持ってる
say,
いう
you know,
でっかいやつはいますね。
Sanji and do everything in the Baratier. It's like, well, it's not required. Sanji
ル
doesn't
フィ
join
使
our
ってる
crew.
のは、
Uh,
あれなんですね。まあ、レベル的な意味もあるんでしょうけど、範囲攻撃が強いんでしょうね。
They're not important in this story.
Yeah, they're not very good when we get them because of their stats being behind, but typically decent characters otherwise.
Yeah, Chopper's fantastic, and Sanji's okay.
キャプテン黒。あー、
But yeah, we don't
黒海賊団の船長さんでいいんですかね。
and that's an interesting
剣めっちゃ剣じゃないな。剣なのかなんだこれは。すごいビジュアルの方を一瞬で倒してしまった。
Nice. Good Kuro.
あれですね。なんだっけシザーマンじゃないな。なんだっけこういうホラー映画ありましたよね。
will never be able to hit you
That's
because
nice.
it starts from his right and you're on his left.
Very
で
good.
も
Very good.
あっけなく倒してしまいましたね。
Very odd strat. I don't play
そう
the
ですね。
character a
ま
lot,
たナイ
so
トリーンさんが。
anybody's curious
ナ
why,
イ
you know,
リーン
I
さん
don't
か
have
な
a run or on the board or anything. It's because I set myself a challenge.
今先
that I
行
would
しており
beat
ますね。
Glitched's, emulator run using Nami or Zoro. So
あ、先ほどの倒れ方原作通りなんですね。
rare
細かいですね。
opportunity to see me play Luffy.
あ、そう、シザーハンズだ。ありがとうございます。
I do have some advanced strats with Luffy to save a little bit more than
あ、
currently.
先ほど
Glitchedd
出てきた
do
バギーさん、また出てきました
They
ね。
are really difficult, and you know we've already gone so low that it.
ライバルキャラ的な感じで、こうやってやってくるんですかね。
One thing in this fight that we're doing right now with Buggy is
先ほどの黒さんよりは歯応えがありそうですが、落ちていったー。落ちた。落ちたらもう一気にゲージが。なるほど。ここで落とすのが大事なんですね。
Finish him. There we go. He started giving me trouble.
Me too. I got him to the edge, but he barely touched the thing.
さあ、グリッチドさん若干
Yeah.
苦戦されたように見えましたが、突破ですね。
Actually slowest. I didn't have balloon there, which I thought I would, but I didn't. I'm one level away from balloon.
また新しい地域に
So
行
we
くんで
had
す
to
かね。
switch maps there to fight Buggy for some reason. He was on a previous map, but now we are basically at Arlong Park. Arlong
ナミさんが
basically
パーティーから外れちゃいましたね。
point in the plot, and we have to get
あ
her back
この人見たことある。
from
人ではないのか。サメ
rain on her town. But
アーロンでいいんですか
Arlong
ね。
Park is kind of scary sometimes.
あ、アーロンで良さそうですね。
That can
あ、あっ
really
けな
end
く
your run.
倒されてしまった。
Nami has a speed boost on the next stage that we're going to be fighting.
まあなんか
where,
サメはなん
he
か
doesn't like to attack, so not
顔あた
attacking
りを
or
殴る
doing
と
anything never puts her
効
at
果的と
hits
か
that
いう
stage
話はよく
that
聞きますか
actually
ら、
combo her.
効
So
果が抜群だったんで
very
しょうね。
scary. She does a lot of parries and perfect guards and runs all around picking up treasure, so it can waste a lot of time.
Yeah, unfortunately. She can be held down a bit, but it's a little risky. So, I'm gonna attempt a kind of slightly riskier strat on purpose here. And wish me luck. It's
これはまたナミさんと
I
戦
stand a
うのか
little
な
to the bottom of her, and I go for a punch, and then immediately I wait for to check if her hit stun's up, and if it is, then I
うわ、
go
でっ
for
かい牛。なんだ
She's
weird strat.
doing the she's doing the thing
め
to me.
めっちゃ見て
I
る。
got the backdash strat instead.
牛でっかい。
So that's
でっかい牛にしか目がいってなかった。ごめんなさい。
backup. So
お
if
お、
you
なんか
punch
すごい
twice, her hit stun is still
何か出してましたが、右の方、左の方だと、なんかすごいはっちゃけて、ああ、牛が沈んだ。水が溢れてますけど大丈夫ですかね。
Yeah, my fight was very bad. She did exactly what I didn't want her to do. which is
結
jump
構
and
あれ
run
ですね、
around
ステージ
everybody
によっ
and
て
me,
なん
good
か
stuff. So,
戦略が変わってて、
Yeah,
結構
so
楽しそうですね。
hit stun zero is beneficial to Luffy for two of Luffy's moves.
これ友達ね、
Command grab
気
moves.
心知れたね、
If
友
the
達とね、
opponent
遊ぶと
has hit
楽
stun
しいんでしょう
zero,
ね。
they
お、
will
ディフェンス上げて
one
る。
of them, and you could punch them before they land on the ground. And you get a full combo off it.
あ、ごめんなさい。私、司会進行でありまして、解説の方、こちらのタイトル解説の方いらっしゃいません。もしですね、ワンピースわかるよという方いましたらですね、チャットの方でも、解説してくださると助かります。さあ、そんなこんな言ってたら、アーロンさんが倒されてしまいましたね。
Pretty fast. But yeah, so this is a
そうですね、ちょっと左の方結構、CPU の遅延行為に苦しめられてますね。
Nami is our crewmate. She's really sad.
yeah, this game only has the 4 kids dub, which, if you haven't noticed, is pretty hilarious.
Say it with the chat. You're part of our crew. Gotta join
I'm
up.
gonna be
最
king
初
of
の
the
方は抜かれつがありま
pirates.
したが、ちょっと差が大きくなってきましたね。
Hi, I leveled up.
でもまだなんとか追いつける範囲なのかなとは
I messed up.
思います。
So drill is really
ま
strong.
あ、またなんか
Hachi is a problem
一
child,
般
and I got bad
海賊団、海賊の方と戦ってたようですが、あんまり一般っぽくない見た目でしたね。
one drill. He lives, which makes him a
That's wild.
evil man.
He's a powerhouse.
So instead we have to like jab him, then drill him, or
でも
drill into second punch, and then
右のナイツリンさん
supports
と
get knocked really, really far
左
away.
のブリッチドさんで、上げるステータスが皆さんそれぞれ違いますね。
Yeah.
もうこれは結構面白いですね。
Yeah, I'm actually kind of worried.
右の方は
Here I tapped
ですか
down
ね、スタミナですかね。スタミナ2ぐらい上げてて、防御は0だったんですが、
I was gonna sacrifice an attack
左の方は
to make up
あれですね、
for
スタミナと
super
防
attack
御
I
に
missed on
もう
Sanji,
1
but
ず
now
つ
I
振ってま
can't
す
do
ね。
that without losing out on a lot of damage. So I'm not really sure if
結
that's
構
the
ス
best
テー
way
タ
to
スで
go.
チャートが変わるんでしょうか。この辺の違いも見てて楽しいですね。 そしてまた海軍の方が、あそこの滝のところで引っかかってますね。
Alright, not terrible Rumble Battle. The spawns helped me out there. I played it pretty badly.
Yeah, me too.
海軍なのかな今の。忍者だったりしない？
Yeah.
忍者だとしたら、本格的に、某この葉のあれの方々が出てきそうな。
Yeah, having one less attack might sound very minimal, but after 5 points in attacks worth approximately 18% damage per point.
またバギーさん出てきましたね。
One attack means that against Jugons, he can't whip them to death.
結構追ってきますね。でもなんかここはなんか正式なバトルフィールドっぽい感じですかね。あ、でもまたはめられてしまった。あ、でも抜け出したね。
I don't have Blender. Oh, I do, but it didn't.
まあ、ある程度的には抜けてほしくないんですが。
That was a horrible buggy.
あ、でも無事撃破されましたね。
I'm lacking damage. I can
右の
feel
グリッ
it,
チド
but
さんは結構ストレートでいけそう。これは結構巻いたんじゃないでしょうか。まだこの差はわからないですね。
oh no.
And I was like, well, never mind.
結構熱い勝負になってきましたね。
So this is one of two
で
times.
右の方は一生選択の手間もあるので、そこで微妙にタイムが縮まるかな。さあ、またしても足し木戦ですね。
We won't be doing that. We'll be winning instead, because winning's
ああ、ここも弾かれてしまった。
Alright, good Tashigi.
Me too. We got to see.
さあ、左の
So
下の方は、
in the live splits.
お、こっちはストレートでいきましたね。
Is that character's name in the 4 kids version?
まあ、演出の
Yes.
あれもあるんで、ここはあまり大きな、あれではないのかな。いや、でもだいぶ詰まってますね。これは熱いですね。
So Smoker has the same AI as Buggy. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was just because I'm not excited.
どなただシーザーかな。
Yeah.
シーザーですね。
So Smoker
きっとシーザーです。
Buggy in that he goes
さあ
for
シーザー戦ですかね。スモーカーごめんなさい。大幅に違ってた。
He's a criminal. So
あ
right
れかな
here,
海外名だと違うのかな。
jump shenaniganry and punch on the ground.
いや
I'm
でも
going to
シー
keep
ザーと読まないよな。
trying to like if he ever does that
お、
jump
びっくりした。
I'm gonna try to Japanese
突然なんか別キャラのカットイン入るとびっくりするんでやめてほしいですけど。
we spawned.
13 seconds smoke.
なので日本語名はこの方はスモーカーさんなのでね。
Yeah, it's very hit or
ああ、そうか、チェイサーか。海外名だとチェイサーですね。 このステージはなんか海軍の下っ端の方々がどんどん詰めていくんですね。さて、左の方が逆転されましたね。
Yeah, that's very unlucky.
Yeah, he has the ability to summon assist there, and that's what he did.
Yep. And assist
このレースまだわかりません。どうなるでしょうか。
make ending the fight just difficult. They basically just throw out hitboxes on you, or if you go around them.
寒そうな地域にやってきましたが、ここが多分あれですね、チョッパーとの出会いの場所ですかね。
Nighlin might be able to explain better than me, but yeah, Smoker has kind of annoying assist himself.
Yeah, so there's rush assist.
また一般海賊の方々が
assist that kind of just runs up at you.
さん出てくるので、みんなワンパンチで懲らしめていくと。
There's defense assists, which are among the better assists in the game, pretty much all top tier. And then there's like heal assists, which are very rare. And there's jumping assists. Jumping assists are pretty good. They cover good spot in the game, which is like people jumping around a lot. Which one of the best ways to move in this game is in fact to dive. And so
左の方は基本的にパンチで処理されてますけど、右の方は基本的に広範囲のキックで処理されてますね。この辺の違いとかも見てて楽しいですね。
In this game spawns chests and boxes quite a bit. There's a lot of different types of items as well. There's items that kind of debuff you. There's an item that confuses you. Item that puts oil on you that makes you slippery. Lots of different items like that that can change your status and quickly change the way
続い
the fight
て、
is
どなただビビーさん。
especially because A lot of boxes
なんかめっちゃ
spawn
ぐる
right
ぐるして
behind
ますよ。
characters. Oh no. Like right now, that's the perfect example of what I'm talking about. I got oil from that box that was behind Vivi, and because of that, it gave her time to summon Karoo because I can't really line my
鳥
combos
に、
up
なんか
well
この
enough
鳥は見たことある
to
気がする。
actually defeat her without her spawning Karoo 2 times in
その
one
程度
fight.
の知識
So
しか
that's
ない。
pretty nice.
Horrible. I got a perfect.
鳥さん消え、
Vivi,
なくなってしまっ
I
た。
punched her once, activated Excel Heat 2.
鳥さんの演出で、これは、ちょっとロスが発生してしまっている。
It's
Very
a
nice.
safe strat that prevents
またしても、
people to use Karoo.
右の方が逆転
Nice.
され
I
ましたね。
almost perfected her, but I knocked her over. Just didn't wait long enough for her hit stun to reset, and then she summoned Karoo because I had oil. So
Yep.
it was great. Yeah, items like that can really change the way fights go, like in the blink of an eye. Like if you accidentally bump into like an oil canister like I just did, or a torch that lights you on fire, it could completely ruin the strat you have set up for that fight. So there's a lot of RNG in this game in that regard.
Yep. Items are very risky.
高いところに出ずる。おー、下貫通しましたけど。そういう能力だったんでしたっけ？
Alright, good Robin.
I got a 5-second round. She dive kicked me 3 times, but we
貫通してるように見えてるだけかな。
For sure.
なんか投げ飛ばし
So
て、あそこまで
that
弾き
strat, you can
出
see,
した。
sickle through the wall, slam her
ですか
into
ね。
the mast of the ship, and then you're hoping for her to dive through you, and then you turn around and punch her in the face. So that she's
右の
locked
方
against
は
the
結
wall.
構処理が早く、
We have
右じゃない、左の方は
She's
結構処理が早かったんで、
only
そ
characters
れ
in
でまた
Ruby story that summons a
ちょっと
bunch
縮まりましたね。
of which are Hana fruit gun hands to kind of defend her. We don't want to deal with any of them, so we just kind of knock her down there.
Yeah, things get really scary with Robin and Bon Clay. Bon Clay is also
ボンくら
one
い
of。those characters where if they break out of your attack, you are in for a bad time.
Yeah, both Robin
なんか
and Bon Clay are
白
both
鳥を羽に、
in this
ね、
game.
背中に
Unfortunately,
外されてます
they're
が。
both right after each other or right before each other.
Good Bon Clay.
あ、何もすることな
Bon
く
Clay too.
終わってしまった。
5 seconds or so.
Yeah.
Bon Clay is very frustrating. He can very easily just decide never to enter
ボ
hit
ン
stun.
クレ
He'll spam aerial attacks, which his air attack in specific is basically uncounter hittable because the entire animation will clank you. And it's just an array of
ボン
bad,
クレさ
bad
ん
times.
倒して、
Inlet,
また
sure,
足し
this
木
map is the
戦で
shortest.
すかね。
It's only like 3 fights
見間
long.
違いかも。
Clay, Tashigi, Timer Croc. So
あ、合ってましたね。
Tashigi appears a lot in this run. Really free. She's just nice, good trooper. She just gives us free wins with
Yep.
only like a little bit of anomalies, and
No
generally
problems.
even her backup strat, which happened there, which is that she'll bingo guard you and then she'll
あ、どちらも
air attack just gets her killed.
これは完璧ですね。素晴らしいです。
Pretty great. Like she loses us like a second for doing her bingo guard into her backup strat, which should ruin us. So that's fantastic. This is the hardest fight, arguably, in the run, which is Browntown Crocodile.
Yeah, this fight is very hard because you have to keep Crocodile in a perfect super cancel loop for the entirety of the timer. He has reduced damage, and he summons an assist if you do it wrong, so it's
あ、
very...
クロコダインさん出てきましたね。
Yeah, he
クロ
also
コダイ
has
ン、クロコダイルさん出てきましたね。
I could be wrong. It might be a different fight, but he is quite a pain. So you just see me use a
なん
lot of
か、
Excel
こ
to
の人は
iframe early
強か
on
っ
in the
た
fight.
記憶だけ残って
Everything
ま
he
す。
has to guarantee a hit.
クロコダインさんは別の漫画ですね。失礼い
To
たしました。
guarantee a counter hit is what I was saying.
こちらは、あれですね。土曜の9時じゃない、9時半にやってるやつですね。
We should be relatively good to go. I can. That's really sad. We can get a.
結構強かった印象があるんですが、こちらではあっけなく倒されそうですね。
Yeah, basically,
また右の方、右じゃない、左の方がうまいこと言って逆転ですね。
But by canceling it with the super attack, we actually end up utilizing that hit stun to keep him in an infinite loop. But it's very hard to time, very input intensive, and very hard to do for such a long time on Crocodile's big health bar.
Yeah. So I got a pretty slow croc there, about only 1 second saved. You know, it happens. I messed up my infinite like 3 times by just
さてさて、
infinite him too hard, you know? Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes you can do a little too many attacks. You want to see
続いては、
the combo combo
ピラ
counter
ミッ
up
ドみたい
top
なところに行くのか
on
な
the left. You don't want to see that go above 4. If it goes above 4,
ダブルバトルだ
it'll
から
drop the combo because this game has
なんか
an
多数現れる
detection
敵を倒す
system,
感じですね。
actually. That makes it to where you can't
え、なんだ
do
これ
too many combos on
え、え、
characters.
The same starter 3 times is how it
起
determines.
き上がりこぼし
Yeah.
So if you did
あ、なん
like
かヘビかな
jab,
Very hard time.
uppercut, then you're fine.
These Jugons have confused me at the beginning of the fight, and now I'm having a very bad time.
ヘビにも取られてますが。
Oh, that's horrible.
It's not
Yeah.
going away.
ラッコえ
It's based off your item stats.
Ra-
Duration's
eh?
4 times longer 'cause you're-
あー、ほんとだ、ラッコっぽい顔してますね。ご失礼いたし
Oh,
まし
it's
た。
finally gone. Now will I actually die?
ジュゴンえ、ジュゴン
Because I've lost so much
あ、
health.
ジュゴンとやれたらジュゴンか。
The fight should already be over at this point, but I've been juggled and confused for a very long time.
Yeah, so it's about like 25, 30 Jugons or something. I think 30.
あ、
This
声は
fight
ゾロの
is
声。なるほど。
like
だいぶ渋い声してますね。
So, outside of dying, there isn't as many time saves as long as you kill the last Jugon as he spawns. Your time will be good. Like 65, I think, is generally like fast time.
Yeah.
たくさんいましたが
Yeah, I lost
30体撃破で
position there
フィニッシュ
because
ですね。
pain. I'm gonna have to start building super early because of my stat deficiency as well, which is gonna be really painful for these next few fights, but hopefully it works out.
Yeah,
そんなこんなで間もなく、あと
I messed up. I put
10
my
分
back then
ほど
actually.
で
So I will
タイマーストップになるのかな。まあ EST は予定タイムですので多少過ぎる可能性もありますが、今のところ大きな問題はなさそうですし、このまま突き進みそうですかね。さあ、下じゃない、後ろにボンクレって書かれてるんですね。
Alright, good fun play. Nice. Yeah, this is getting stressful. We're nearing the end of the run already.
Yep.
We are at Crocodile.
ちょうど
Crocodile
日も
is
暮れて
a
ま
very
すね。
terrifying boss. He's the classic anime game boss in that he can do one attack and your entire run is gone. So he is weak to super attack, so we're gonna try to utilize a super attack to get his HP down as quickly as we can once we get there. But we have these difficult fights of Robin and Bonplay before we actually get there. So
続いて、
I'm once again short on super
また
attack
ニコ
points
上
and
便
attack,
戦
so
で
this
す
might be
ね。
even worse for me, but I think I might be able to make it work. So far, my damage hasn't been too behind.
Yeah. I'm on Robin now. Just started the fight, so we'll see.
Oh god.
やることはあんまり
Okay,
先
good
ほど
Robin.
と変わらないの
That
か
was
な。
very terrifying. I knocked her over again. Same with Vivi.
変わらなそ
Got stairs, but she dived through me and it was fine. 60,
Okay.
54.
Good, good.
So we're about matched up here. Anything can go here.
Yeah,
So-
anything could happen. Seriously.
Croc can hit a whirlwind and the run ends, so you can literally just go dagger and we lose. So
Yep. He has a sand dagger attack that just deletes our health bar, and it is very powerful. But yeah, we have 2 crocodile fights here. On the second crocodile fight is when time will be done. But yeah, we have to.
usually at the clear
Launch
screen
him.
at the end.
Oh yes, correct. Yeah, the clear screen at the end when you see the result screen for the adventure mode will be the end of the time.
I kind of wish it wasn't that, but it is what it is.
Yeah. I kind of think the same, but it was just hard to restructure the board.
Yep.
Uh-oh. Why did I use Karoo? How did this happen? Well, we've got ducks.
う。だって、
Just RNG.
これはどうなったあ、クロトカンダインさんですね。ごめんなさい。ちょっと見逃してました。
Permanent sus, and I got
Oh,
literally
no.
softlock.
どちらも体力がミリ残ってしまっているが、 先に撃破されたのはグリッ
Yeah, if
シード
Crocodile
さん。
gets into the tornado, his AI just thinks he's jumping, I guess. So he's just going to spam his aerial sand attack, and it is so hard to fight against because the tornado's huge. It doesn't really come down in time. But
Yeah, and
I
it
was able
stays
to
out
salvage
longer.
the fight as well.
It stays out longer based off how many times he hits it, and he just does it forever. So I got a 70
Yeah.
that was horrible.
Oh, yeah, it's unfortunate. You could do this whole run, which is very difficult, just to get to the end and have that happen. I've had it happen many times.
Yeah, the Sandstorm's on a trigger, like a timer, and it will time. It is the same every fight, but it's like 8 seconds in, it just happens. So if you haven't killed him and dealt with him by then, he'll almost always be saved by it. And so right there, what happened to me is I supered him and I didn't walk into his body to stop his roll. And I
GG's. That was terrifying. I almost got ultra'd twice. He almost did the super attack thing 2 times on me. I interrupted barely with my Gatling gun. But yeah, that is the last fight of the run. Boys. How you doing, Nighlin?
I just killed Croc 2. So.
落ちちゃった。
Nice.
そこも落ちるんですね。
Yeah, if my Croc 1 didn't go bad, we would have been like actually kind of photo finishing.
We were neck and neck.
Would have been above me about 2 seconds.
Alright, that is time for me. Yeah, good stuff, man. Yeah, that was really good. Tight race. We had a lot of ups and downs. Basically, just how Grand Adventure goes, man. This game has a ton of RNG, ton of different factors that can make these strats that kind of look a little picture perfect. The way we kind of melt these enemies with punches and Gatling guns and stuff.
あ、レイダーありがとうございます。タイマーストップしてましたね。ごめんなさい。失礼いたしました。GG です。ちょっと見逃してしまった。ごめんなさい。
We did a good job adapting to everything and making it through.
And despite you guys voting for Luffy, I still love you.
もしかしたら、イージーのカテゴリーだとここまでなんでしょうね。
We can't really use a lot of the other characters if you're asking, like, hey, why wasn't Usopp on there? Chopper.
あ、でもどうなんだろう。ちょっとわかりませんが。
They're not in enough of the run. So Zoro appears on like stage 4. Nami joins on stage 2. Nami leaves for a bit, for 3 stages, and then she comes right back. So we can play them a bit. Usopp joins really far in, like stage 10 or something. Like,
仲間をそこそこ集めたということで出向されるって感じですかね。そうですね。もしかしたら寄り道とちゃんとクエストとか依頼、あれしないとなんか変な感じになっちゃうのかもしれません。
Yeah, we do hope to add categories for other characters and just for fun. Super cool speedrun categories. The other stories, normal mode, hard, very hard, super fun as well. I heavily recommend this game. It's a bit technical, but once you get through it, it's a super, super fun game.
Yeah, a lot of people will say things
そうですね。サンジさんとかチャーハン作らないと仲間にならないのかもしれませんね。
But man, it really fits perfectly for this type of game. And yeah, this game beneath the surface is very in-depth, very technical. There's a lot of like really fun fighting game strats to make the speedrun better. And like Nighlin said, you know, Luffy currently is the main character used in the 80% easy story.
熱いデッドヒートを見られてよかったですね。
They have some very fast and very, very good strats themselves that we wish we could have showed off today, but you guys voted for Luffy for the donation incentive. Once again, thanks to everyone who donated towards that. Very much appreciated, put towards a good cause. But yeah, the other characters are very nice as well. We're definitely working on adding new categories for those characters just so that people can really express their love for their favorite character with this game, and because they are unique, fun runs themselves. But yeah,
yeah.
まだまだエンドロールしばらく
For sure. Yeah, it was great. I mean, I thought it was closer than I thought it would be. Like you gave me a little bit of, you gave me a little bit of a handicap. You put a point in defense for me, but
hey man.
一応改めて今回の走られたとめっちゃ噛んでしまった。走られていたタイトル、ワンピースグランドアドベンチャーでした。
I did better in a couple places than I thought, and I started slipping up towards the end there. I started like, my biggest problem with Luffy is Luffy stuns just long enough that I end up triggering infinite protection just because it's so too strong. I go punch, and then I wait forever, it feels like. I'm literally sitting there like playing Pirate Warriors 3, and then I punch him again, and still no good. He gets knocked over. So.
Yep. It be like that indeed.
But yeah,
that's basically it from us. So I appreciate you guys for having us. Thank you to everyone who's watching, to all the One Piece fans out there. We have to represent for you guys. We need more One Piece speedrunners. Please join our Discord and run these games with us. They're very easy to get into, very fun.
一部空島まで。ちょっと僕は空島とやりでもわかりませんけど、空島っていうところまでがこのゲームのストーリーの進行度らしいですかね。ありがとうございます。どちらもタイトル画面に戻りましたね。
If you need anything, just come in. Ask us any questions. The Discord.
改めていろいろと指名させていただきます。ただいまのタイトルはワンピースグランドアドベンチャーでした
。So come on in, join, ask us any questions you want. We love to have new runners for this types of game.
画面の切り替わりまでもう少々お待ちください。
That's all we ask.
Exactly.
But that's basically it. So we should be getting set up for Hunter x Hunter next, right?
Yeah, and I'll be commentating that with Glitchedd here. Hunter x Hunter is another game we've routed. So we're One Piece gamers at heart, but sometimes we have to sprawl out, try out the Hunter x Hunter gamers. Yu Yu Hakusho and Hunter x Hunter might as well be One Piece.
Might as well. Great series, both great series. That's all they need to have in common.
Yeah, you just have to be like masterpiece level. Hopefully, Oda's not bad at endings like a certain other writer who wrote Hunter x Hunter. Yu Yu Hakusho.
Hey, but we still respect him. Very good
no.
series.
He's
Very
fantastic. Awesome. But yeah, so the Hunter x Hunter game, completely original story, will be bleeding into that soon. It's a super cool game, actually. Like, when you look at it, you'll be kind of surprised. Like, the movement tech looks fresh. So, when we get after a break, we'll go right into that.
Yep. Thanks for having us, guys.
Ah, 画面の方切り替わりましたね。では、続いてのタイトルの準備が一度ありますので、一旦失礼いたします。